Hello and welcome back to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. We are ready for another guerrilla ops mission. This time sabotage a transmitter, which is a very time-intensive mission. And to make matters worse, the Lost are there. And to make matters even worse than worst, we do have heavy mechs, gatekeepers, specters, really bad enemies, Andromedons, a lot of enemies that just take time to kill, which we will not have. And you know what? I am taking newbies onto this mission. So Sergeant, Sergeant, Lieutenant, Lieutenant, just to make it yet a little bit more difficult and also to not break with our rule of not taking colonels into their mission. This time we're helping ourselves a little bit by having 1 and 2 and 3 heavy armors, which with 2 shred storm cannons and a blaster launcher should be quite a lot of oomph. So without further ado, let's free this colonel and let's make sure that we have a nice little mission. It gives us a beautiful reward. Our roster is so stacked at the moment, I could probably total party kill 3 missions in a row and we would still have soldiers to finish the game. Maybe not 3, because that would be 18 soldiers, but we're almost at 18 colonels, maybe even 20. So could have been even correct what I just said. Of course, that is unlikely to happen, specifically because we're not taking colonels onto missions at the moment. And yeah, in the background, I'm using the action points to buy the last abilities also on all of our prime team. So Sirkim, for instance, is like almost fully bought out. Effectively, everyone's almost fully bought out. And that's one of the things that I like about the War of the Chosen setup, that you're effectively able to have like this very, very high tier soldier if you play long enough and invest enough points into it. Fully customized, almost like best of the best soldier. But on the other hand, there's just no like challenge in the end game that justifies such high ranked soldiers. I would have liked to see that more side trips with rank limitations are available, so that way you would effectively still have a challenge. Good. We can already see, speaking about a challenge, 3 specters. That's solid 60 hit points standing there right away. And we can see a priest with even some more hit points. So we got the Lost as the side trip here, which means we need to be a little bit careful. There is high ground here, and there is high ground here. Now, my big concern is that we're going to run out of time as, yeah, it's just going to be a pretty intense mission.
Objective located.
But we got ourselves the first reactor there, which isn't bad. They would add time.
Heading out. We've got a hostile squad here.
We also have found a lot of enemies right from the get-go. I'm not surprised.
Understood. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Let's keep our scout back for a bit. What I would want to do, given the limited amount of time, we might want to challenge these guys right away. The way we could do that is, to be honest, to use the mentioned Shred Storm Cannon. would kill and give us one more round, but it would also offer us, yeah, quite a healthy lead. On half of his health would be missing, and like half of his health would be missing. Plus, he would completely be shredded, which is a great thing, to be honest. So I guess what I'm worried about is how many Overwatches should we take. So we have moved extensively. If we take an Overwatch with him, that wouldn't be too bad either. Although, maybe we should wait with his Overwatch. We definitely can give the Lancer an Overwatch. And maybe we even move over here. Difficult, I don't know. I would probably wait because we can still move afterwards and take a couple of shots. So, which would mean we're down to a phenomenal 2 Overwatches, but maybe that isn't the worst idea ever. So here we go. We trigger the pack. Red Storm Cannon. We revealed ourselves, and there we go. Got a kill right away. And trigger the second pack. Which unfortunately we missed. Okay, so the reason why I was careful with already putting everyone on Overwatch is because I knew that they would go into heavy cover, which we can effectively negate by just fully removing it. The explosions will trigger the lost. There is absolutely no question with that. So we're going to have 2 solid shots. Effectively 1 to take the mech down, because that was just too easy. And 1 for taking the soldier down. Likewise the easy. Head trigger? No. Fortunately not. Good. We could kill this guy. Solid first shot. Very good. Very, very good. Moving there is tempting, specifically due to the 100% hit chance. But moving there is also threatening. Because we might pull another pack. Do we have a stock in here? No, of course not. So we're facing a dire situation. If we move up, we would definitely kill him. If not, he would probably damage us. We could use our mimic beacon, fair and square. But I want to use the mimic beacon for a more grim situation. So let's see if we can kill him. We can.
There you go. Position compromised.
Hair trigger revealed. If we do have a hair trigger, might as well just use the battle scanner. Pretty sure that we're going to see the Lost now. And as if that guy would have known that I was just talking about them, he appears, and his friends do the same. So Shakespeare takes it upon him.
Not too shabby.
To make sure we kill most of them easily.
Did you see that one? Impressed yet? Hostile terminated.
Good. We're still fine. Perfect. You know what? We could go with a conceal and still scout, as long as we do have the option to do so.
Position confirmed.
I would always prefer to know whether or not enemies are there, instead of just walking blindly into them.
All right, I'll go.
Stun Lancer here could do us a favor, which is giving us more rounds by just destroying that thing.
I'm on it. Seems doable. No problem, boss.
And we're steadily advancing. I think removing yet another piece doesn't hurt.
Moving to Overwatch.
So the best thing that could happen to us now would be if they are running into us and we get a nice Overwatch trap. And by they I did not mean the Lost. I quite frankly meant the enemy, the Advents.
Okay, so I go one. Did you see that one?
At least we know that there is another pack back there.
Target eliminated.
Well, and hell yeah, let me tell you, these guys come in masses. Can we please move on to his square? Is that possible? Yes, thank you.
I'm going.
One down. Two down.
Not too shabby. On reserves.
Three down.
See that one?
We probably need to wait. Yeah. I wait with her because with her because she has a mimic beacon, and I want to make sure that we theoretically would have the option to throw that mimic beacon.
It's killing time. Moving to position. Target neutralized. Hostile target down.
5 to 8. No, that's not a secure kill.
X-ray neutralized. Oh yeah.
We do have an autoloader here, so one more autoload after that. Still trying to get everyone down, but it obviously takes a while.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Superior hair trigger, wonderful, and superior conditioning. Really good loot.
Eye on cargo duty. What's over there?
Alright, even more loss are coming. Shotgun is probably not the optimal weapon to fight them.
Running dry on ammo. Heading out.
Wildman here, however, should be able to kill quite a few.
Hostile terminated.
And our idea is mainly to just like get rid of most of them without using explosives.
X-ray neutralized.
It can be tempting to go for explosives, but that just makes the situation worse. Because afterwards there are going to be more of them.
Hostile target down. Draining ammo fast. Target neutralized. Oh yeah. Can't engage. Target eliminated. Hostile
Almost all of them are down.
ready.
That was the last free reload that we had.
I'm going. Good to go.
Reload for shakes. And our scout is basically scouting ahead.
Affirmative. Covering now.
We are going to pull these guys with long watch.
Missed.
Interesting, even more losts. And this time they do have quite a sizable amount of hit points. Oh, come on.
I can handle that.
Let's move up and let's get rid of the cover here. I know that this is going to attract even more of the losts. Wait a second, we're not getting rid of the cover. That's hard cover. So, in which case...
Well, how about that?
In which case, we're probably going to kill the sectoid, but let's check first. Yep, we've got that. So with advanced teamwork, we could shoot twice or even thrice. It's important to get the Armageddon.
No retreat.
Come on. Very good. Because now the armor is gone. And without armor, this guy is nothing.
I'm going.
Yeah, shotguns on at range suck. That's, by the way, I've been asked by viewers, why do I mislike shotguns until your assault has run and gun? These are exactly the situations where a flanked target in a medium range is still going to cause a lot of trouble to you, and that really sucks.
You know that was good. On reserves.
All right, one down.
X-ray neutralized. Ready to engage.
So from now on, we need to really reload, which costs us actions. But, I mean, we could position ourselves here. Aggressive, and it's probably going to trigger more. So instead, is there a balcony here? That's also a nice position, but still too far forward for my taste. Okay, Icarus jump. Good. Since that hasn't triggered anyone, we should also be fine moving up here. Stun Lancer, by the way, is our insurance for enough rounds. He's always killing off targets. So, what are we going to do? Let's start to injure this guy. Great hit. Finishing him off. Worked like a charm. Threat assessment for the time after this turn. And yeah, I think we're just double tag teaming this guy. By the way, I feel cheated because he could have taken a shot as well, which he didn't, just because it's a new unit now. That sucks. So what I want to do is really shut him down, so he can't even take a move. 77% is great. Could have also taken him over, but I didn't want to do that because taking him over would have pulled probably yet another pack. So shutting him down is good enough. Takes away all of his turns. And it's just the sectoid left, whom we are closely watching and monitoring with 2 Overwatch shots. That might as well be his death. Yes. Great. Another pack just moving in. Perfect. I love it. Did I mention that Guardian is an extraordinarily strong power? Feels so busted when, with the right rifle, our assault support just almost single-handedly kills 2 enemies.
Moving to position. I'm on it.
Taking lightning hands here because we have blue screen rounds on our sniper, and the game just told us back there is another pack. Be careful. We'll keep the sniper because the sniper usually has long watch, which is a great ability.
Oh yeah.
In order to reveal the mystery here, because I don't want to go into Overwatch with a shotgun, that is exactly what we have found out. This pack has 60 hit points with the Spectres alone. And I think gatekeepers have 50 hit points and 7 armor. So we're talking about solid 100 hit points, even for a good squad. That is a veritable number. We're going to use the shotgun here because shotguns in Overwatch suck. If we would have hit, that would have been a pretty solid kill. I'd like to reload him.
Ready to engage.
So, reload. Not our best round. Which means we cannot reload. I want to make sure that this guy dies.
Out of ammo here. Did you see that one?
Okay. The enemy is defeated. It's only one more pack. And so far we're doing pretty good for an almost exclusive newbie squad.
Is clear.
See if we can trigger this guy.
Objective sighted.
The answer is clearly yes. We keep our mimic beacon. And now is the perfect opportunity for using a couple of explosives. Matter of fact, with Salvo, we'll make sure that this guy is going to be stripped of armor completely. Without even having to take a sweat whether or not we are hitting.
On your tail.
There we go. Like I said, he's almost down. Taking a nice little pistol shot.
Hostile target down.
Spectre takes a hell lot of damage. Followed by
Finally.
a rapid advance. Ooh, low chances of hitting this guy. We just need to deal with the many hit points that these guys have.
You see that?
The way I would suppose to do that, since this is probably the hardest encounter during the whole run here, the way I would suppose to do that is by using our cooldowns.
You can't handle me.
Cool part about teamwork is we already took 2 shots and then we can just dual strike, which means another shot from the shotgun. So basically we moved there and took 3 shots. By the way, all 3 were hits, so we were a little bit lucky there.
We're not picking
But
up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed.
you gotta understand, I mean, that was 100 hit points, 100 plus, and I think considering the circumstances, that was a pretty amazing round. We do have Guardian, but we do not have Ever Vigilant. Which means we need to position ourselves here
On Overwatch.
and do a little Overwatch. I think we're completely out of enemies by now.
I hope it's worth it.
Let's move already.
We killed all of them way faster than the game would have expected it.
Good to go.
Probably this whole street complex here was usually what the game does, by the way, is it calculates just the amount of hit points and will give it an average number of rounds that you would need to fight through that, and then it adds
We're not picking up any more of those relays.
2 or 3 rounds to it as a buffer, and that's basically the time that you get.
Handle that.
Now, the game apparently thought with so many losses we are going to be in trouble,
Whatever you
but
say.
since we did have pretty awesome upgraded weapons,
On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
we effectively ended up
Affirmative, covering now.
killing the losts like as we were going without even breaking a sweat. And the end fight, which probably was calculated just from the game, has to be 2 rounds minimum. Yeah, it was just 1 round.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active.
38 kills, flawless mission. I like it. I think we even got 2 promotions. The cool part about the losts is they count as kills, and although every enemy, at least when I was playing the last time, although every enemy has an individual XP score, the XP system was disabled, and I'm pretty sure that the XP system is still disabled in War of the Chosen. I could look into the innies, but I would make the bold statement that they didn't bother to change it. And the consequence of that is basically every enemy counts the same amount, which means if you kill 4 or 5 lost ones in one turn, that's pretty good. You can automatically see the kills rise up for all of our soldiers that kill a lot of chosen ones, lost ones. Sorry. So we got our next colonel. Hammer is no longer with us. It was a pleasure serving with you. We got another colonel. Shakes is no longer with us. It was a pleasure serving with you as well. And look at that, our tag team. Nora Iron Maiden and... Oh, Wildman hasn't received a promotion. Wildman's still lieutenant, but Nora is captain. Which is not too bad. Yeah, pretty good. Superior conditioning, superior hair trigger. We can't complain. And we got another specialist. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 colonels. I was right, even if we would have 3 total party kills, where every single unit that we bring onto the mission would die, and we would lose our highest ranking members, we would still have the means to to end this mission, this run. I think that shows you how far ahead we are. And it's still the perfect run. We haven't yet lost a single soldier. That's the cool part about it. This guy has 36 ability points. Which is cool. They come with a realistic, setup of ability points. The real part that that separates the soldiers from one another are their special abilities, right? And I mean, here's a couple of very interesting ones: implaceable and untouchable. A wonderful combination. Like, that's a no-brainer. You can immediately skill that. And if you have 15 points left, I'm probably going with Haywire Protocol because it's essential on the soldiers. Afterwards, I would Capacity Discharger or Ever Vigilant. Yeah. Good. We're back to the Geoscape, guys. And we have almost done it.
Avenger plotting new course.
There is probably not much more happening this month because we already had, I think, retaliation mission. Then they built their facility and they did a guerrilla ops. That's pretty much it for the month, I'd say. Still got at least 3, so the training continues. I don't even know what we're going to do with all of these supplies. Earlier in the game, like before they fixed the black market, sometimes there was an option to just trade supplies for certain goods, or for scientists and engineers. We would probably buy scientists if they wouldn't cost Intel nowadays.
I have made a number of
There is the Gatekeeper Autopsy, which leads us to the alien Psy-Amp. That's the most powerful version. Come on, we made a breakthrough. We must begin researching, otherwise the opportunity will be lost. An additional upgrade slot for the skirmishers, which is fine. I mean, quite frankly, we do not have much to upgrade anyways, or much to research anyways. We would have probably the upgrade of Gremlin Mark III and the Psyamp. Psyamp costs us 45 Elerium crystals. Holy moly. Well, but still it's worth it. We're going to get it eventually next month when we can buy more Elerium. Yeah, we have so many funds, it really doesn't matter. I mean, at that point, we're well stocked. Plus, we have, I think, enough corpses for all of the items as well. Ooh, we're nearing the end. Only Schism and Fuse left over. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. If we look at the mission, I am thinking We do have one more mission for 3 people, and a great way to do that would be Major Jordan, then a Grenadier. It's a good team. And maybe we take a Sharpshooter with us. Sharpshooter is probably a little bit low, so we're taking Chops with us. 3 Majors on the mission. And we could even take a 4th one. So let's take the Sharpshooter then with us. Which means we have Ranger, Grenadier, Sharpshooter. Oh, we're missing a Specialist then. Well, I think that's okay. I mean, we're not going to take that much damage. So yeah, in the next video, which is going to start very, very soon, we are going for this mission, Operation Ghost Child. Extra soldier, yes please, launch mission.
Once we move on the Advent network tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research.
Oh.
We should only deploy once we're
No,
fully
no, no,
prepared.
we don't want to do that.
Our action together is complete, Commander.
Okay. This here is Renvim. Renvim just got health increased by 1. And we need another fast mission. Mobility +1 is great. Wait a second. Why can't we just take a soldier here? Oh. Yeah, farm soldier bond. Okay. Never mind. The one with the promotion is also not bad. I think we're going to go for this one. The 20% extra learning new order is really good. And for once, who would need a promotion the most? Probably we can give it to one of our snipers just to speed up the leveling progress. And yeah, Bernard Schaefer is on every single mission. Soldier wounded low, so we don't care. And yes, that's a good mission.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers. Priority message.
And that's the end of the month.
Putting it on screen now.
Got a little bit of alien activity, but we got an overwhelming amount of resistance activity, so yeah, nothing really happened. Another 1,400 supplies. Superior stock, by the way, wonderful item. Let's get back to the black market.
New course.
The only place where we can effectively spend our intel for something useful.
Market is open.
Superior expanded magazine, very good. Yes, please. Valerium crystals, yes, please. Oh, we have so many great items. And we even got a Colonel Grenadier. Hard to pass an elite soldier, but on the other hand, we do have what 20 soldiers. If we get more intel, I'll recruit her. Until then, we're fine. So we got ourselves Elerium, which means we can upgrade the Psyamp.
Setting course.
And gather some more intel, because that's definitely something that we can use. Almost done with the training, by the way.
Commander, we have the position of a vulnerable UFO that's set down.
Oh, nice! A landed UFO. That is a mission which we haven't yet played in this campaign. And I want to do a hard version of it. So the next mission is hopefully going to be interesting. I really want to like get the most out of the last missions and make it a little bit challenging for us. So see you in the next video, guys.